Our parents and grandparents who came over here from the Caribbean to the UK back in Generation Windrush were generally seen as pioneers. They are seen as pioneers because they came over here not knowing what they were going to face. They didn't know whether they'll be successful. Many of them ended up here, Stockwell Station. Many of them ended up here having to sleep on the underground platforms because there was nowhere for them to be able to live. No one wanted to give them anywhere to stay. These people had to band together. They had to partner together to be able to create enough money between them in order to be able to rent and then eventually buy rooms, flats and houses around the southwest of London, around Brixton. Here we are now, 2017, we find ourselves in a similar situation where we are unable to create a sustainable long-term economic base. So we need to start working together. We need to be like our parents and grandparents and partner together again. Coming up is a short video about why we should do that, how we can do that. We're looking at a space over in Catford. And this isn't us begging for money. This isn't us begging for donations. This is strictly business. This is a investment opportunity which will allow for you to be able to put money into a business idea and see dividends, see returns on that investment. So have a listen and I'll come back afterwards. With the numbers of black African people living in the UK, group economics should no longer be up for debate.
We need a space for natural healers so that people can actually go there, an information space. We can get all the information for Saturday schools, for vegan foods. We need a space. So basically we're asking for help from the community. Who's like-minded, who always wants us to have something. This is something that we can get now.
So we've been very impressed with this community building that what we've identified in Catford, in which we as a community take full control of it. We're going to have to make some sacrifices and we're willing and able to make that sacrifice to make it happen.
Our group economics should be a strong, expanding phenomenon that we have come to rely on and something that our children expect.
Take charge, because some of them, they don't like to take charge.
We live in one of the most exclusive, financially stable, politically powerful nations on the planet.
300 billion black people are worth to the UK economy. Why is it that in the black community our pounds circulate for hours, yet every other community in this country, every other community, their money circulates for days?
Our opportunity to do some action. We're good at talking, we know to put our money where our mouth is. We've got an opportunity to buy a space for ourselves. There's not many around, it's in a key location, it's in Back Street. There's so much opportunities in here for all of us to do our different things working together. Come on, let's do it.
We have opportunity all around us. We have intimate knowledge of the biggest consumer group in the country. So we have nothing physically stopping us from building wealth together.
Study the consumer of the UK. For example, you might find that college students, black college students, love your product more than parents do. You might find that parents love it more than elders. You might find elders love it more than children. Children might love it more. So you have to know who's going to shop the most, what time they shop, how often they shop, so you can make sure you effectively plan for their visits. We don't put that type of energy into our own people, but everybody else does it. The white man will spend $100 million researching a black customer before he spends a single dollar.
Workshops that focus on health, that focus on developing skills that allow people to be employed, especially people with learning difficulties and conditions of autism or who are challenged with mental health issues that don't allow them to hold 9-to-5 jobs.
But there's lots of things that I am personally looking for and can't find, and I know that a lot of people second that emotion.
We can no longer rely on other communities to look out for our interests. We cannot expect the politicians to stray away from their agendas to help ours. 2017 is our chance to change this current status quo. It is time to pool our resources. Even if you're able to put in £10, we'll put your name up on a wall so everyone can see that you are part of the solution. If you're able to put more, then you're looking at discounts to go against any events that we have. If you put more than that, you can look at discounts for business owners. We're really trying to ensure that the money comes back to the community. One pledge that we're already willing to put down is that 70% of all, 70% of all services that we need to spend in running the business will be spent with black-owned businesses, because we want to ensure that the money doesn't just come to us and stay in our pockets, that it goes back out into the community. This is a game changer, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that has been tried before and never has got off the ground. But I think it's time that we take our talking about group economics and start walking group economics. If you are able to invest, take action and do now, and then share the video. If you are unable, if you're not in a position to invest, share the video. Let's work together so that we are the next generation of pioneers.